What's goody, YouTube world? My name is Ghiman Mckinney, or you can call me Juice or G-Man. Real quick before I do get the video started, be sure to hit that like button right now if you love great fire sports content, whether it be NBA, NFL, college football, college basketball, all that good stuff. I cover all that great stuff. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. Getting right to it, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo had an amazing season, okay? Had an amazing season, all right? He's one of the top 10 players easily in this league right now today, okay? He's just great. And the Milwaukee Bucks had a special year. And it was really unexpected. I mean, the Milwaukee Bucks, they won 60 games last. I mean, that's a 16 game improvement from the previous year. And a huge part of that was Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that's what I'm going to focus in on this video, okay? Giannis Antetokounmpo is probably going to win the MVP this year. Okay, now, my vote would go to James Harden. You know, if you want to check out why I think that, be sure to check out my reasons as to why James Harden should be the MVP in the video title, Why James Harden Should Win MVP. I dropped that about a month or two ago, okay, so be sure to look at that if you want great context for this, okay? But Giannis, I mean, he averaged 27 points per game this year, about 12 rebounds and 5 assists, okay, and he shot about 58% from the field, and he was arguably one of the 3 best defenders in basketball too. So I think Giannis is going to need to improve in some areas in his game, and it really showed in this Toronto Raptors series, okay? I mean, what is Giannis? A power forward? Okay, yeah, he's a power forward. The Milwaukee Bucks love to run their offense through him, and they should. He's a great player. Okay, he's a willing passer too. But we really have to ask ourselves this question: what does Giannis Antetokounmpo really do well? I'm gonna be honest with you. The only thing that I really grade him with as an A, as far as the offensive end, because the defensive end he's very good, but he dunks the ball very well. He dunks the ball very well, and he makes layups very well around the basket. That's really what Giannis Antetokounmpo really excels in, okay? He scores a ton of points in the paint, okay? But Giannis is not necessarily one of the most skilled players in the league, okay? He's just not, okay? He occasionally has a spin move that he uses in the post, but realistically, Giannis has average post-up moves, okay? He does not have a turnaround jump shot in the post, okay? He does not have very many finesse moves in the post. And honestly, Giannis Antetokounmpo, if he's going to live down low in the paint, you know, he's going to need to develop a solid post game, okay? Because him just trying to bang down low is not going to continue to work throughout the playoffs. I mean, the guy is all muscle. He's all muscle. But he's 6'11", about 242 pounds. I mean, he can't take a pounding like that consistently, just trying to run through defenders, you know, trying to dunk over people, okay? He's going to need to develop a turnaround jump shot, okay? And another thing Giannis really needs to improve on is his free throw shooting, okay? Because in the playoffs consistently, especially in that Raptors series, okay? Listen, he's only a career 64% shooter from the free throw line in the playoffs. That's not great at all. And the way he plays, he's going to get fouled a lot down low, okay? He takes a lot of shots down low in the paint, so he's going to get fouled a lot because he's so big and so strong. People are not going to be able to stop him, okay? So he's going to need to consistently learn how to hit free throws. And you can't be shooting 64% from the free throw line in the playoffs if you are that superstar guy. You just can't. You just can't. You need to be able to consistently hit free throws and not choke from the free throw line in the playoffs, okay? He just needs to work on his ball handling and creating his own shot, honestly, because Giannis Antetokounmpo is not great off the dribble at creating his own shot, okay? And listen, we saw clearly in this series the huge gap between Kawhi Leonard and Giannis Antetokounmpo from this standpoint. Kawhi Leonard can pretty much make any shot on the court. Giannis Antetokounmpo, I'm sorry, man. I mean, outside of 10 feet, it's a question if he's going to make that shot. It really is. He shot 58% from the field this year. I mean, it's scary how good Giannis can be, okay? The guy literally does not have a jump shot, and he's going to probably win the MVP this year. Now, if he wouldn't get my vote, I'd give it to James Harden, like I said. But just the fact that he potentially going to win the MVP without a jump shot and without a post game, without a refined post game at least, okay, without being able to create his own shot, without being able to shoot a 3 is just amazing. Imagine what he can do if he can just improve on that. But I'm going to tell you right now, the way that he's doing things right now is not going to continue to work. It's not going to bring a championship home to Milwaukee because, listen, the gap between him, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, you know, James Harden, Steph Curry, they all can affect the game from the perimeter, okay? And I think Giannis overall is just going to have trouble taking over games in the playoffs because he's not a Kevin Durant where he can just hit 5 or 6 threes. He's not a Steph Curry where he can just hit 5 or 6 threes right now. He's not that player right now, okay? LeBron James, he's not an adequate jump shooter, okay? He just isn't. He can't impact the game from the perimeter. And teams will figure that out. And you saw that versus the Toronto Raptors. They figured that out. They said, let Giannis just shoot those perimeter shots because he can't make them. He can't consistently make them. We're going to block him, and we're going to put a wall around him and pretty much dare him to shoot. And we're not going to let him just dunk all over us and beat us in the paint. And if Giannis, and that's why I think Giannis is not great late in games, okay? Because he needs someone to deliver him the ball down low in the post, for one. And he can't create his own shot. He just can't. I mean, he's not great off the dribble. I mean, he can't just shoot a three. I mean, if you're down 3, can you really throw the ball to Giannis to win you the game? No. That's one of the reasons why Malcolm Brogdon in game number 5 had the ball in his hands in crunch time, and he turned the ball over out of bounds. I mean, you think Kevin Durant would have the ball in his hands? I think so. You think Kawhi Leonard would have the ball in his hands? I think so. LeBron James? I think so. Kyrie Irving? I think so. James Harden? I think so. And the reason why is because they simply can hit perimeter shots. And now listen, Giannis does not need to be a world beater from the, perimeter. He just doesn't, okay? He just needs to develop an adequate 3-point shot. He needs to develop an adequate jump shot. I mean, Joel Embiid's shooting 3s now. I mean, and he's shooting 2s, jump shots now. Come on now. So Giannis is great, but in the playoffs, in a 7-game series, when teams can game plan for you, and listen, the Toronto Raptors pretty much put a wall around Giannis Antetokounmpo. They pretty much said, we're not going to let you just dunk all over us. We're not going to let you shoot within 10 feet. Beat us from the perimeter and create your own shot, Giannis. And at times, he just could not simply do it at all. Giannis struggled at times. And I understand that, that he's just not there as a player right now. But Giannis had a great year. He led them to the conference finals. I think that's a solid year. That's a great year for Giannis, okay? But over a 7-game series, when you can only hit layups and when you can only make layups and dunks and can't create your own shot, at least even through the post. I mean, he doesn't have a refined post game. You're going to struggle. The offense of the Milwaukee Bucks is going to struggle. Pretty much what I saw was Giannis Antetokounmpo, because he could not dominate inside the paint, he had to kick it out to those shooters. And let me tell you something right now. The Chris Middletons of the world, the Eric Bledsoes of the world, the Brook Lopez's of the world, when he was actually doing something in game 1, I'm sorry. I don't want to rely on them to do things. I want Giannis taking those shots. I want Giannis doing things. I'm going to say right now, the Milwaukee Bucks' future is bright if Giannis can continue to get better and just stay healthy, okay? Because listen here, Kawhi Leonard, if he potentially leaves the Toronto Raptors after this year, there's an outside chance he does. Do you think the Toronto Raptors are competing with the Bucks? I don't. I mean, Kyrie Irving's out the East now. Is he going to be with the Celtics next year? I highly doubt it. I mean, I don't think the Celtics are messing with the Milwaukee Bucks without Kyrie Irving. I mean, they couldn't do it with Kyrie Irving, okay? The Philadelphia 76ers, I still got questions with them. So the East is wide open. The Milwaukee Bucks, the East is wide open for the taking, okay? But in order for that to really occur, he's going to need to improve his game. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Chris Middleton, Brook Lopez, Eric Bledsoe, Malcolm Brogdon, I mean, they're great, nice players. They played over their heads this year. Heck, Ilyasova did well this year for the Milwaukee Bucks. He was great down the stretch, okay? But these are just guys. I'm sorry, they're just guys. They just are. And Giannis is going to need to be able to play even better. He's going to need to play at an amazing, astonishing level for them to win a championship. And let me tell you something right now. He's going to need to improve his game, too, because Milwaukee does not attract free agents, okay? I know it because I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. I understand it's football. But what free agent do you know is looking to go to Milwaukee, Wisconsin? I want to know. Who? No free agent is looking to go to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. There's no free agents, okay? So, listen, I'm going to say this right now. Giannis is a great player, okay? But he's not the best player in the world right now. He's not on LeBron James' level. He's not on Kevin Durant's level. He's not on Kawhi Leonard's level. He's not on James Harden's level. He's not on Steph Curry's level. He just needs to improve his game, okay? And Giannis is great. He's probably going to win the MVP this year. But in order for him to take the next step as a great player and to potentially take the baton as the best player in the NBA right now from, per se, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, because I think those are the top 3 players in the league right now, he's going to need to develop a skill set, okay? Because Giannis right now, he's pretty much just dunking all over people and getting lobs and banging down low in the paint. He's not necessarily a skilled basketball player. He does not have an offensive arsenal. He does not have the complete offensive arsenal that Kevin Durant has. He does not have the complete offensive arsenal that LeBron James has, or James Harden, or Steph Curry. And listen, he does not need to have the best offensive arsenal in the NBA. He just needs to be a comparable 3-point shooter. He just needs to continue to shoot those threes. I actually saw in this series versus the Toronto Raptors, I saw Giannis Antetokounmpo. I saw some positive things. I saw him taking threes. Something Ben Simmons don't want to do. Something Ben Simmons doesn't want to do. So Giannis is doing his thing. I think ultimately in about 2 years, he will become an adequate three-point shooter. I really do. I think he's going to continue to improve his jump shot. And listen, the sky is the limit for this kid. Listen, just improve your game, Giannis. Over time, you will become a great all-time player. But if you don't improve your game, if you continue to play the way you're playing, it's going to continue to not work in the playoffs. You're going to continue to come up short. That's pretty much a wrap for this video right now. Be sure to like the video right now. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. Like I said, I do post a ton of great sports videos pretty much almost every single day. Give me your comments and thoughts. Is Giannis going to continue to improve? Is he, that skill? Am I right? Am I wrong? Tell me where I'm right. Tell me where I'm wrong. It's been your boy, Ghiman Mckinney, and I'm Ghost.